usually they're not the strongest.
Okay, I thought you were wondering if they're either going to have a cage.
No, they will. Yeah. All right, so here we are, Meadowbrook versus Columbia Montour Votech. We're on Monday the 13th. It's the Lady Lions coming off of a loss to Columbia County Christian, 5-2 on Friday. Now found themselves in a battle with the defenders from Columbia County. Now trying to rebound against Columbia Montour Votech. So we'll see who we have today. Lately we've been playing with about 13, 14, depending on who's healthy and who's feeling well each day. So I'll let you know who's out and who's where here in just a minute as the team comes and takes the field. So Meadowbrook wearing their new green uniforms. And it looks like we're going to have Emma in goal and our back line with Nina, Beth, Elena, and Ember. Starting up front, we're going to have Abby and... well, in mid, we'll have Kaylee, Abby, and Maddie. Looks like Grace and Vivian and Audrey up top offensively. So Meadowbrook with 2 subs today. On a slightly warm day for September, as the temperatures have going back up here. So Meadowbrook is first to come to the ball and take it away. Number 24 from Votech is going to kick that ball all the way into goal from midfield. On one bounce, it's going to go to Emma. It's going to clean that up and kick it out right back up the middle. Kaylee unable to get her head on that ball. Looks like Vivian over on that side chasing it down, and Votech again is going to punt into Meadowbrook territory. Kaylee's going to take this throw, and we have a stoppage because there's still 40 minutes left in the game. So we'll start the clock and let that run for a little bit. So some bonus time here. Kaylee throws the ball in. Votech is first 2, but Audrey's going to come off of that one, and she's going to lose it. Kaylee's going to corral that one, send it middle to Maddie Osmond. Osmond looking to do something with it, tries to get it through to Audrey, but unable to do so. Votech's going to clear that one out of bounds as well. So Kaylee will go over and take this throw. Here comes the throw over in front of the Votech bench. She throws that one up to Audrey, who's going to turn corner and try to center it, and I believe it's going to go out of bounds. Yep, so it's going to be a goal kick coming out. So it doesn't quite keep that ball in bounds on the center. So goal kick coming out from the goalie from Votech. So kick coming out over on that bench side, offensive left. Beth is going to be first 2. She's going to kick that ball off the nearest Votech player. Back to Elena. Elena to Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond back to Ember. Ember's going to send it back into Maddie. Maddie's going to send it wide. Nina coming up from the right side. She's going to take this ball and try to send it up the right side, but is unable to do so. 33 is going to clear that back to Ember. Ember's going to kick that ball in the air, and it goes out of bounds over in front of the fans. So Abby will take this throw, far side. She's going to throw to Maddie Osmond. Maddie's going to turn and center it over to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to turn. We'll see what she does with it. She's going to take her space, turn around and drop that back to Ember. Ember with the ball, nobody in front. She's going to send that right side to Abby. It's going to go just past her. And Votech unable to clear. Maddie's going to get there first. Kaylee's going to pressure ball up in the air. Over to number 16. Nina comes in, sends that ball to the middle. Right to number 1 from Votech. 14's not going to be able to get a foot on it. Beth's going to come up and take her space and tap to Kaylee. Kaylee with 24 coming on. 24 is going to take it off of her. Send the ball outside. Kaylee and Beth again working together. Beth going to go outside and send that up to Vivian, who's going to make a run, and Votech's going to come over and clear that out of bounds over in front of their bench. So Kaylee will take the throw in front of the bench, far side. He's going to throw that ball all the way middle Maddie's going to get there and get a foot on it. It's Maddie and Audrey. Audrey in front of the goal. She's going to try to get a shot off. Is unable to do so, or it goes off the goalie, I believe. So Grace on this far side is going to send it right back in the middle. Votek's going to clear that one back outside. Maddie Osmond's going to come up and take this one. We'll see what she does with it. She's going to try to center. She does behind Audrey. So defense is going to clear that one back to Elena. Elena's going to try to send it to Kaylee, but kicks it off the player from Votek. Then she's going to track that one down and clear it outside. All the way around the outside as she and Beth rotate. Still dribbling. Over to Kaylee. Kaylee's got space in front. Kaylee's going to take this. Tap it over to Maddie, back to Kaylee. Kaylee looking to take a shot. She's going to put that ball on the left side of the goal, and it's going to go out. So we'll have a goal kick coming out. So 0-0, 36 to go in this game. Goal kick coming out from Votek. Oh no, actually it's a corner, my fault. So here's the ball into, right off Maddie's foot and over the goal. So apparently defender touched that on the way out. So now we'll have a goal kick coming on that side. So coach asking for the defenders to come up and push out. Nice kick over to the right side of Votek's offense. That ball is going to be sent through. It's going to be Emma coming out of goal to get there in time to kick before 14 gets to it, way out of the goal box. Good hustle play by Emma here. Votek with possession. Kaylee comes over. Ball goes through the 5-hole. Maddie's going to come over and take this one and send it right up the middle. So Audrey coming on with the goalie coming out, and we'll see if she can get it in. Not yet, but she stays after it. After it goes off the post, comes back to the middle, and she kicks it in for a 1-0 lead with 35 minutes to go in the half. So Votek will kick off again. Back to number 24. 24 is looking for someone to make a run. She's going to send that ball center to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to come up and send it over to Maddie. So Maddie and Kaylee in the middle together. Maddie's going to send it outside to Vivian. And Vivian, not quite there. It's going to go to the goalie. So there will be a punt coming out. Over on that bench side. Beth is going to be first two, and it's going to go out of bounds, and so it will be a throw for Meadowbrook. Kaylee back to Beth. Beth with the ball. She's going to look middle to Maddie Osmond. Maddie's going to try to handle that one. She does, but kicks it high. Kaylee unable to get it. Goes off her forehead and out of bounds. So it'll be a away throw over on that left-hand side. So here comes Votek with the throw. Throw goes to Kaylee, who deposits it back in Noah's hands. So we will try again. Throw this time comes in. Kaylee's going to step two, but have it taken by number 24. 24 to 14. Beth's going to take it off to 14. Gives it to Kaylee. Kaylee sends it to Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond taking space. Shoots from way outside the box, and ball goes outside on the right-hand side. So goalie had a pretty good beat on that one. That was quite a ways outside the box. So goal kick coming out. Votek in possession. Taps the ball past Beth. Over on the far side over there. Beth is going to take this and turn and try to take it back outside. And a little bit of a kicking match with number 15, and it's going to be a green throw. So Beth with the throw, trying to get it to Kaylee, goes off number 12's head. So now Kaylee will take the throw in front of the scorer's table. So here comes the throw. Kaylee's going to throw it up corner as Audrey makes a beautiful run up on that side. See if she can make the turn. She does. I don't know if it went off of her. I believe it went off of the defender from Votek, and it looks like we're going to get another. They're calling it a goal kick. So referee did not see that one go off the defender. So goal kick coming out. So goal kick comes out and is sent right back in. Grace with a run over to that ball on the far side. She's going to turn and center it over. We'll see who's there. Kaylee coming in. She's going to take a shot off of the defender from Votek. Ball is going to go out of bounds, so we will have a corner out of this one. 1-0. Meadowbrook over Votek. 31 minutes to go in the half. So here comes a corner for Meadowbrook. It's a good ball opposite side off of Maddie's head, straight down into the hands of the goalie. So Maddie Osmond there, unable to push that one into the net. Punt goes out past midfield. Ember is going to get over there first and head the ball to number 12 from Votek. Votek's going to pass to 14. 14 is going to try to get past Ember. Ball bounces off of Votek player and actually off of Meadowbrook, so it's out of bounds on that far side. They will have a throw now as they move up. So here comes the throw to number 18. Going to turn and try to send this past Elena. Not able to do so, and out of bounds, so it'll be a goal kick coming out for Meadowbrook. 1-0, 30 minutes to go in this first half. So Emma's gonna reposition over here on the right side of middle. There comes the kick out to the right side. Goes out to Abby. Abby's first two. She's gonna turn and try to get a foot on that up to Grace. Grace back to Abby. Maddie Osmond's gonna step in, send that to Nina. Nina back to 24 gets in between that pass. So Ember back now. She's going to turn and send that up the right side again to Abby. Abby's going to get ahead on that and tried to battle with 24. 24 is going to send it middle. Kaylee's going to put a foot on that one. It's going to bounce off, and Votek has the ball in the middle. Kaylee's going to come across and clear that one out. Take it outside on the left, and we'll see if she got her hips turned on that. She did not. So ball's out of bounds in front of the scorer's table. So it'll be a throw for Votek in front of the scorer's table. Got a sub coming in for Votek, I believe. Yep. Throw is in. Maddie Osmond's first two. She's going to send that up the left side, and it's going to go out of bounds, so Votek will throw again. Kaylee's going to be first two and send it right back to the person who threw the ball in. Taps back to Maddie. Maddie going middle now. She's going to send that out in front of Audrey, but way out in front of her, right to the goalie, actually. So not much of a chance on that one. Here's the punt coming out. Two Votek players try to get to it first. Bounces past them, headed by Ember. Ember to Maddie. Maddie over to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to take this one and try to turn. She's got 14 on her back. Drops it back to Maddie Osmond, who tries to send the through ball, but it goes right to 24. Who's going to get a foot on that and send it to Elena. Elena right up the middle. Right to a girl from Votek, number 11. 11's going to take it off of Vivian. And Beth over on that side is going to kick the ball out of bounds. So it'll be a throw from Votek on the far side. 1-0 Meadowbrook, 28 minutes to go in this half. So my apologies. We lost our signal here for a minute. We're back now. Meadowbrook just had a shot on goal. Went a little wide right. So still 1-0. Kaylee with the ball in the middle. She tries to Audrey, but unable to get it clean through. The ball is punted back to Elena. Elena to number 24 from Votek. 24 is going to run through Maddie Osmond and take that. The ball coming up the middle now, over to that right side defensively. Nina comes over. She's going to get wide. Running wide with nobody over there. She's going to try to send it up to Grace. Ball's going to get taken off of her by number 20. Having some connection problems today. My apologies. Meadowbrook just got another shot on goal from Abby. And did not go in, so the ball's punted over on the far side. So we've got a green throw over the far side in front of the Meadowbrook bench. My apologies for the connection problems. We keep losing cell connection. And it's going to be a white throw, actually. So Votech will be taking this and sending it in to 24. 24 on Kaylee. Kaylee's going to lose that one to number 12. 12 to 24. Back up to the corner. And Elena's over there battling that one. Tries to take it up the side, right back to number 24. Beth now going to send that up to Kaylee. Kaylee's got some space in front of her. We'll see what she does with it. She's going to take that space and send it off of number 11. Unable to get that ball through. 11 off of her, back to Ember. Ember with nice touch to Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond is going to try to get this one through to Audrey, right to her feet. She's going to turn, break left. She's going to go in and take a shot on goal right off the goalie. So Audrey again in a battle with taps it to the right of the goalie, maintains the ball. She's going to turn and drop that. We'll see who comes in. Here comes Kaylee, who's going to get 3 points over the crossbar. Still 1-0 Meadowbrook. A couple of good opportunities there, but unable to put the ball on net. Punt coming out now. Over on this right side for Meadowbrook, Maddie Osmond, first two. Really nice hustle. Number 33, I believe, yep, is going to send that down the hill. So we will have a corner coming over here from the fan side for Meadowbrook Lady Lions. So here's the corner. Ball is a strong one, right in front of goal, and we miss it. Defender for number 12 from Votech is going to kick that out of bounds on the other side of the goal. So Kayla gets and get a nice little jog in here to the other corner, and we'll try again. 1-0. 23:52 left in this half, as Meadowbrook has the lead right now. So another corner coming from my apologies, having all kinds of cell connection problems today. So we have missed a corner kick and a shot from Meadowbrook, did not go in again. So we're 1-0, 22:30 to go in this half. Ball is sent to the corner. I think this one's going to be a little strong. Grace and Audrey hustling to it, and they do get there in time. Ball's going to be kicked out to Abby, who's going to try to bring that center. Kaylee is there. She's going to send it over to Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond up, going to put a left foot on that one and right directly to the goalie. So, ground ball right in front of the goalie, 22 to go. So multiple shots, which has been Meadowbrook's MO here these last couple of games, but not putting many on net. So still 1-0. Votech with the ball up front. 16 is going to take this across. Send it over to 14. Beth is going to take that one off of her. A little bit of a collision there, and we're going to get a call, I think. So Kaylee's called off, and Ember will take this one. So Ember sends ball middle. Number, I think it's 11, first two, Maddie Osmond over to it, sends it right to Audrey. Audrey looking for an opening to send a shot to goal. She's going to break right, kick that ball left. Goalie's going to get a hand on it, and defender from Votech is going to be first to that one to clear it up the outside on the right. Kaylee trying to track her down. She's going to get over there, get a little bit of a foot on it, but not enough. Maddie's going to stop that one and send it out to Kaylee on the far side. Kaylee from the far side, looking for someone to cross it to. She's going to send that over to Audrey, but not get it through. That ball is going to send out wide. I think that's Vivian over there. Ball is cleared. Beth is on that side. We'll see if she can come up with this one. Beth fighting, trying to get it, and they do get past. So Elena's going to come in. She's going to turn, but that ball goes right to 15, who's going to send it over to Beth, who's going to send it back to Elena. Elena taking her space is going to send that wide to Kaylee. Kaylee going to turn back inside, looking for somebody, taps it over right in front of Maddie, but 24 gets to that first. She tries to clear it, but it goes wide right to Grace. Grace trying to take that up the right side, loses the ball. 33 is going to take that off of her and try to send it out, off of Abby, out of bounds, white throw on the fan side. 20 minutes to go, 1-0 Meadowbrook over Votech. Votech with the throw from in front of the fans. Down under 20. Throw goes to number 16, right between Nina's legs. 16 battling for it. He's going to take this and break middle. Ember's going to get there, send it to number 19, but it's going to go past her to Maddie. Maddie out to Nina. Nina up to Abby. Abby gets a foot on that. We'll see if Kaylee can get there first. She does. Kaylee's going to break right. Looking for Audrey. She does send that up right off of Audrey's back leg. Audrey actually slips. Gets back up, sends the ball to Maddie Osmond, who's made a run up middle. Maddie's going to try to get a left foot on this and does, but it goes off of a player from Votech. Maddie's still battling for the ball. Votech's going to take that off of her and dribble, and Maddie's going to say, no, I'll take that back now. She's back to Ember. Ember out to Beth. Beth looking for somebody. She's going to take her space. 12 is going to run over and greet her with a nice little push and a trip. So now we will have a kick coming in, and this one will go to Ember again. So Ember with another kick. So here it comes. Ball is lifted middle. Audrey is going to be there. Audrey's going to turn. We'll see what she does. She tries to go left and dribble past. Kaylee coming in and doesn't get to that before 32 is able to kick that over wide. Nice save from the defender from Votech up to her teammate. Still bringing the ball up that far right side. We'll see if Beth can get to it. She does not. Girl goes right by. Around the outside, Elena on a beeline to the ball. And boom, out of bounds we go. So, nice little stop so the defense can reset here from Elena. Throw in goes to the middle. Maddie Osmond first two. She and number 24 battling over that ball. Kaylee sends the ball straight up in the air off of the Votech player. Maddie Osmond's going to win this one and stays with it. Dribbles past number 11. So it's Maddie with Audrey in the middle waiting, trying to stay on sides. We'll see if she does, and she kicks the ball to the goalie. So ball out again on the punt. Ember with her head on that one. Elena with her knee to the middle, being tracked down by Nina and Kaylee. Kaylee outside to Abby. Abby doesn't quite get to that. 33 comes up and tries to clear, so Nina will get over to this ball first. She's going to send it right back into the fray. 33 sending it back, kind of like a tennis match. Abby's going to come over and steal that one. Maddie in the middle, out to Audrey. Audrey trying to gather. Ball goes off of her foot, but she's able to get back to it. Drops it to Maddie. Maddie over to Kaylee. Kaylee waiting on the ball, turns. She's going to dribble, taking her space, cut left. She's going to look left foot. Left foot is going to go to the left side of, or right side of the goal, so wide right. Audrey coming in, but not back far enough for her to get to it. So another goal kick coming out. 16:42 to go, 1-0. Meadowbrook with 8 shots on goal, 1 going in. Hitting at about 12.5% right now. Here comes the goal kick out over on this offensive right side. It's a decent kick, but I think it's going to go out of bounds, and it will, so it'll be a green throw right in front of the fans. Looks like Abby's going to be the one to get there and throw this one into Grace. 33 is going to take that off of her, send it up to number 16, who's going to try to break outside, but the ball goes off her foot out of bounds. So we've got Abby throwing in again. Abby's going to send it back to Nina. Nina gets a foot on that. Ember's going to send that up in the sky. One bounce to Audrey, who's going to trap it. Send it middle to Kaylee. Kaylee and the defender in a race for this one. Kaylee's going to get to it first. Turn, send it back to Maddie. Maddie back to Kaylee. Kaylee looking to go inside. She's going to try to send that over to Audrey. She does, who gets to the ball right as the goalie does and unable to get a foot on it. And Grace is late coming in to clean that up. So again, no goal. Good ball movement with another opportunity. 15:27 to go in this half. 1-0 Meadowbrook over Votech. Goal kick coming out. Right to Audrey. Audrey gets a foot on it. 24 is going to be first two off of that deflection. Back to Beth, who's going to send it up to Kaylee. Kaylee sends Vivian up to the corner, sends the ball to her, goes off her foot and out of bounds, or out on the sideline on that right-hand side. She's going to corral that. Kaylee coming across. She's going to send it to Maddie with number 19 coming on. Audrey is there along with the goalie again, and the goalie gets to it just before Audrey's able to get there. Punt coming out on that bench side over there on the left of the defense, goes off of a Votech player. Kaylee's going to be first two. She's going to turn and drop the ball to Beth. Beth is going to take this and dribble up the outside. She's going to turn back in and look to send it to the middle. No one there. Votech's going to clear that outside, so Kaylee's going to go out, turn, and go by number 15 to the corner. We'll see if she can get there and center this one. She's going to turn around and send it back to Maddie Osmond. Maddie with 24 coming on. Kaylee again is going to turn down towards the out of line, the base, and Abby coming through gets a nice foot on that one, but again, right to the goalie on the shot. So off the cross, get a shot, but to the goalie. Here's another punt. Coming out. Number 28's first two, gets ahead on that ball over on that far side in front of the scorer's table. Votech throw coming. Beth is going to throw this one in. Kaylee coming to the ball. She's going to turn and ball goes off her foot. She'll keep it in bounds. Sends it back to Beth. Beth is going to turn and go middle. Looking for somebody to send it to. She sends it up to Vivian. Breaks on through to Audrey. Audrey takes the turn. She's going to cross in front. She's going to look to swing. She kicks but misses. Votech trying to clear the ball. Ball's still there. And I believe, I'm not sure if that was a goal for Grace or if it was for Audrey. Grace had directed it into the goal. Audrey was there to finish it off and make sure. Can't tell from here if the ball crossed the line before Audrey got to it or not. But a nice combination. 2-0. 13:16 to go in the game. So Meadowbrook now up 2-0 with 13 minutes to go. 9 shots on goal. They found the net twice. Hitting at about 22% right now. So Votech will kick off again back to 19. 19 out to the side, and they're going to drive middle. So number 16 driving middle, and Maddie's going to come up and take that one off of her over to Abby. Abby driving middle now, looking for Audrey. She's going to try to clear that one over to her, but the defender for 33 is going to step in and clear that right back up the middle. Elena's going to send that. Kaylee's going to try to get ahead on it, unable to do so. 32 is going to send that over to the left side for their defense, right side for our offense. Nina in a battle for the ball over on that side, and it goes off of White. It's a green throw. Abby takes the throw to Maddie. Maddie keeping it in bounds, makes a beautiful advance up to the corner. Audrey's going to get to that first. She's going to turn and try to center. It's going to go off of number 32, and I believe out of bounds. So we're really close to that flag down there. I think we're going to have a throw. Yes, we do. So Audrey will come in to throw right in front of the bus. Here's the throw to middle. Kaylee is there. She's going to turn and look for somebody to take that off of, and 32 is going to kick that towards her own goal. Abby back to Maddie. Maddie in front of goal now, trying to break left. She's going to try to get a left foot on this. And it does bounce right over the goalie's extended hand and into goal. So 3-0 now. Meadowbrook putting a pair of goals in here. in the 20 to 10 minute range. So we're at 12 minutes right now, 3 goals to nothing. So Votek kicking off again. Number 16 is going to take this one and dribble up the middle, stab at it, and loses the ball over to Elena. She's going to track this one down. Doesn't quite get there in time. Elena is going to continue with the ball and take her space. Elena has it taken off of her by mid from Votek. She's now in a battle with Beth for the ball over on that far side. And he goes out of bounds. We'll see what they call. I think we're going to have a white throw. We are going to have a white throw over on that far side. So Votek with the ball in Meadowbrook territory, down 3-0 with 11:17 to go in the half. Here's the throw, up over Beth's head to number 16. 16 tries to turn center. 11, Maddie Osmond's going to send that ball out over in front of the Meadowbrook bench. Vivian hustling to come back and get that ball. Goes off of her foot and back to the Votek player. Votek with the ball in the middle. Maddie's going to take it off her again, and this time she's going to try to send middle, and it goes off of number 24. So right back in. Number 1, number 19, and number 16 all working for the ball here. 16 is going to come through. Ember doing a really nice job of keeping that ball out of goal, and is able to clear that out to the left-hand side. So really solid defensive play by Ember Herb, number 37 for Meadowbrook Lady Lions. Saving a goal there as number 16 had turned the corner and had an angle. So here's the throw. Throw's going to go into number 16. She's been all over the place here. Right side, left side, and middle. Drops it back to number 3. Number 3 is going to try to send it center and swings, and it's a miss. So Kaylee with the throw sends the ball up to Vivian, who's going to turn and run this one down along with number 3, who's going to cut her off. So in her effort to get to the ball, there's a little bit of a collision. Vivian still with the ball, no call. So Meadowbrook with the ball drops. Audrey drops back to Kaylee. Kaylee looking over to Maddie Osmond. Maddie coming on, sends it over to, nope, doesn't quite get it through. So that's going to go off of number 33's foot. And the ball is going to be cleared over to the far side. I believe we have an injury over here, so we will have a pause in play. 9:40 to go, 3-0 Meadowbrook. Hopefully that player's all right. She is getting up. She's going to walk off. Looks a little sore after that collision just a minute ago. And she's able to walk off under her own power. Maybe a thigh bruise or something along those lines. So Meadowbrook circles the wagon. Says a quick prayer. And we'll get back to action here when Votek subs. So play will resume now as the Votek player is able to get over to the bench under her own power. 3-0 Meadowbrook, 9:40 to go in the half. We'll see what the call is. I think we'll probably have a drop ball over here on the side in front of the bus. Well, it looks like they're going to start us off with a drop ball. So Meadowbrook's going to send that back to Maddie. Maddie's going to send that one out of bounds off her foot. So it'll be a white throw now, going the opposite direction. And we have a sub coming in for Votek, so play will stop. So number 16 will take a break. So here's the white throw into number 19. Maddie Osmond's going to send that middle. Audrey's going to be there on the opposite side, and the shot's going to go right to the goalie. So she had a little bit of space and time, decided to try to get a quick shot, and goes to the goalie on the punt. Maddie Osmond with a solid contact on the header. Up to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to slap that over to the right side. And Meadowbrook's not going to get there quite in time. So a little much on that little poke pass Audrey not able to get there. Grace not able to get there. But the Votech goalie is. Just in time to see it go out of bounds. Nope, it's going to be a punt. So here comes the punt right up that left side defensively for Meadowbrook. It's going to bounce over Beth's head. Elena's going to track this one down and be the first two. She's going to take that off of her left thigh and send it right to the Meadowbrook bench. Does not go out of bounds, so Votech's able to possess, and that gives Elena enough time to track that one down. She's going to dribble for a little bit, take her space, and send it to number 11 from Votech. Number 11 from Meadowbrook, Maddie Osmond's going to be first to that pass. It's going to bounce through number 32's leg. Audrey coming on that left-hand side is going to send another ball to the hands of the goalie. Punt coming out. Number 11 this time decides to use her foot. So Maddie Osmond with the kick over to Kaylee, goes off her foot to number 1. Kaylee and number 1 battling for the ball is going to go right back to Maddie Osmond. Maddie in the middle is going to try to send that up to Audrey, but is a little wide left and goes to the defender from Votech. That ball is cleared back to Elena, who's getting a lot of action over there on that left-hand side, right-hand side for the offense for Votech. She's going to dribble on a nice touch pass to Kaylee, who's going to turn. She's going to pretend to drop the Maddie and then decides to do so. Maddie's going to cross the field over to Nina, so a really nice possession here for Meadowbrook. Nina to Abby. Abby on to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to tap that one, but run into the player from Votech. And then off of the ricochet, Kaylee's going to have the ball, and she's going to tap it over to Audrey. Audrey one-on-one with the goalie. She's going to break this one left. Beautiful kick save by the goalie on that ball, on that shot. So Audrey has a nice angle, takes the angle, and the goalie is spry enough to get there before the ball goes into the net. Beautiful save. Very good possession soccer by Meadowbrook here in the last couple of minutes. 6.5 to go in the half. Grace taking the ball up to the right side, tries to turn and cross that. Number 24 is going to be first two. She's going to send ball dead center. Ember, really nice touch pass up to Maddie. Maddie looking for something to do with it. Sends it to Kaylee. He's going to make a run. Kaylee puts the ball in front of her. She's going to come on, send it out wide to Abby. Abby's going to have the ball off of her foot, and number 33 is going to send that back center again to number 19 from Votech. 19 now taking her space with Maddie Osmond coming on. Good hustle. Gets back and takes that off of her. Is going to break out to the right-hand side, looking for someone to send to. She kicks the ball to Abby. Abby with the ball sends it center to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to drop that to herself. Break right. We'll see what she does here. Sends it out to Audrey. Audrey unable to get a foot on it, but she's going to try to track this one down. She does. She breaks to the left with 32 on her back, trying to turn. She's able to turn, cross that ball, and to the defender from Votech, who's going to try to clear it. Doesn't do a great job. Ball's dead center. Kaylee coming back to ball. Beth is going to step up and swing and a miss. Elena, one more time, coming in to clean up. Sends that back over to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to turn and face. She's telling Vivian to head to goal. Puts a ball right in front of her. Really nice kick by Vivian here. And again, it goes right to the goalie. But she had a good, solid contact on that kick. That's good work on that left-hand side, as Meadowbrook's starting to possess a little bit better now instead of chasing the ball all over. Votech, again, trying to clear. Clear it out to number 18, who just came in the game. Vivian over on this side is going to get to that one and send it up to Grace, who's coming back to the ball. Doesn't quite get there. 33 is going to get to that one first. Ball's going to go past Nina. Ember's going to come out and send it over to Nina, who's going to turn and look for somebody to send it to. She sends it middle. 24 is going to get to that first and cross the field with the ball. Beth gets it this time out to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to turn and take her space with 14 coming on. Turn around, send it over to Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond in front of the goal. She's going to send it into Audrey, but it's not going to get there. Number 11 is going to intercept that pass right back to Maddie Osmond. Maddie breaking right, looking for space. And another nice touch pass to Audrey right off her foot. Audrey this time is going to take it to the goal and make a nice shot to the left-hand side of the goal as the goalie was coming out to pressure. So that'll make it 4-0 Meadowbrook with 4.5 to go in this half. So Meadowbrook upping their shooting percentage to the near 30% now, up from 12.5 to start the game. Started 1 for 8, have been 3 of their last 5. So Meadowbrook steals the kickoff and is going to send it from Abby to Maddie to Audrey to Kaylee, back to Abby. The ball is cleared to the middle. Kaylee's going to come on and looking for someone to send it to. Pulls it a little too hard. I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot. If it was a shot, it was way left. If it was a pass, it was a little too much. Audrey didn't have a chance to get to that one. So goal kick coming out, 3:52 to go. 13 shots on goal for Meadowbrook, 4 of them going in this first half. Double O Emma in goal back here, reminding the team that there's under 4 minutes. So here is the goal kick coming out on that far side. Kaylee's first two. She's going to break across the middle. Looking for someone to send it to. A little collision with somebody from Votex. Tries to send a ball through in front of Audrey. Audrey's going to get there. She's going to cross that ball across the other side. Looks like Grace gets there, but not quite in time to put the ball on goal. A little bit of a fight for the ball in front of that left side of the goal, and Votex able to clear it. But Maddie Osmond's going to track that one down. Try to drop it back to Elena, which she does. Elena with a nice touch pass back to Maddie, but a little strong. Going to go to the defender from Votech. Vivian hustling back to try to get to that one. Grace is going to step in front of number 1. Try to shoot it on through to Vivian, and I think it just went off of her. So out of bounds over on that far side. We're going to have a Votech throw right in front of the bench. 2:50 to go. Votech is now going to send in another sub. Number 7 coming in for number 15. So Votech throw. Ball goes off the head number 7, right back to number 3. Number 3 is going to send that center. 24 is going to come over and try to clear that. It's going to go off of Beth's right foot. Back to Elena. Elena's going to try to shoot it through, but it goes off the player from Votech. Votech does get that ball through. Emma coming out of goal to try to get there, and she kicks that ball right off of number 16 and is able to get back and scoop it up. So Emma with an aggressive play out of goal coming up to send that one out. Punts it off number 19. Nina's going to try to track that one down. And it's going to go off Nina, and it'll be a white throw coming back towards Votech, or back towards Meadowbrook. Votech with the throw, 2 minutes to go. Number 24 will come up and take this one. So here's the throw for number 24 to number 16. 16 back in the game, does a nice job crossing that ball to the middle. 14 not there in time. Elena trying to clear it, sends it off of number 19. Maddie to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to break off that far side and take her space with nobody coming on. Still Kaylee, and loses it. Maddie, though, cleans it up, sends it back to her. Kaylee's going to break outside to the left. Going to send it a little strong to Vivian, who's not going to get there quite in time. So Kaylee with a little extra power today. See if she can rein in that touch here as we progress through the rest of the game. Minute 22 in the half. So here's the kick coming out on the goal kick to number 24. It's going to go off her foot. Maddie Osmond's going to get that and try to send it over to Abby. A little strong. Number 33 racing after that one with Grace on this side. Back to Nina. Nina's going to stop and look for somebody to send it to. She finds Abby in the middle. Sorry. Abby to Maddie. Maddie drops. Nice touch back to Ember. Ember's going to try to go right with this, but it's going to go off her foot and out of bounds. So it's going to be a white throw over here on the far side in front of the fans. So again, number 24 coming over to take the throw. Under 30 seconds to go here in this half. Abby with the ball, battling with number 16. Is going to go off number 16. Should be a green throw coming off of this one going the other way. She's going to drop the ball back to Nina. Let's see what Nina does with the ball. Nina looking for somebody, sends it hard off of Maddie Osmond, who's able to hold on to that one, but then loses it on the pass. Elena kicking that ball over to Beth. Beth doesn't get a foot on it. Goes past, but she's going to chase after. 8 seconds to go. Don't think there's going to be much coming after this unless Beth is going to get a shot here. She's going to take one more touch and lose the ball out of bounds. Would have been a corner coming off of that left side, but till all is said and done, that's the half. So we'll take a quick halftime. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. This game is right now in the hands of Meadowbrook, who is up 4-0 against Votech. We'll be back in 10. All right, so second half has begun. 38 minutes to go in the half. My apologies. I've had some connection issues today. We're looking at 2 shots on goal so far from Meadowbrook, neither of which went in, but both were very, very close. Meadowbrook throw from the far side in front of the bus from Kaylee. Comes up to Vivian. Ember's going to get a foot on that, and ball's going to go out of bounds, I believe, off of, yes, Votech player. So Kaylee will throw again. So here comes the throw. She's going to throw that ball middle out to Ember. Looks like Ember is now running in the position Maddie Osmond usually plays. Maddie back on defense with next to Elena. So Kaylee's going to break this one up the side, looking for someone to send to, taking her space, driving corner. Going to send that ball middle off of Audrey, who's offsides, and so that goal will not count. Referee is right there on the line to make that call. So that will negate that goal. So Audrey just a little ahead of the defender. Kaylee connects. Audrey does a great job of dropping it right in front of her and getting a shot, but she was just a little in front. So here comes the goal kick coming out. Goes over on that left side in front of the scorer's table. Nina coming up, and a little bit of a collision there between the two players as they both go after the ball. I believe they may have hit heads as Nina came up. Votech player down, Nina holding her head in her belly. So there'll be a little bit of stoppage of play here with 36:39 to go in the half. Meadowbrook 4-0 right now, lead against Votech. So Mike Mertz coming out to take a look. Trainer here at Meadowbrook has done a fantastic job with the Lions, both boys and girls, here in the summertime with his programs, and then also as a trainer. Just a fantastic man. And looks like the Votech player sitting up and looking a little better. All right, and so she'll get up and she'll walk out on her own, and play will resume here once we get a sub from Votech. So it's going to be a green throw coming in from the far side. Meadowbrook throw, actually no, it's a drop. Well, Meadowbrook throws back to number 24, who's going to kick that ball up that left-hand side in front of the Votech bench. So now it'll be another green throw. See if Meadowbrook advances this one. Throw is out to Ember. Ember's going to turn and drop that back to Abby. Abby's going to send that back to Ember. Ember taking her space, coming up, sending it wide out to Grace. Grace on that far side is going to center it to Ember. Ember's going to tap by and come in one-on-one with goal. She's going to send that ball right to number 55. As the goalie yells instructions for Votech as they spread out. Punt goes to Elena. Elena up to Kaylee. Kaylee over to Ember. Ember over to Kaylee. Kaylee going to take her space in the middle. Number 24 stepping through. That ball gets away from her, and number 11 is going to take it off her. So number 1 coming back in a foot race with Abby and Nina. Number 1's going to turn. 16 is going to come back and take that off her teammate. And that ball is going to get hit out to the side. So Maddie Osmond coming over, going to try to clear that one out. And she gets a little help from Nina to kick it out of bounds in front of the Votech goal. So ball down at the far side, left side offensively or defensively for Votech, offensively for Votech. Ball goes in. Number 12, Abby, is going to battle for that one right in front of the scorer's table. She's going to get that in turn. She's going to send it up to Grace. That ball is going to go by her. Number 25 is going to send that, or 32 is going to send that ball out of bounds. So on the throw, Abby into Ember. Got deflected, so that one goes a little deep. Maddie Osmond coming up is going to send that up to Kaylee. Kaylee waiting on the ball. He's going to turn and look for someone. She's going to break right. Going to send this ball into the goal, up over the head of the goalie, and that'll be goal number 5 for Meadowbrook. 34:30 to go in the half. So Votech will kick off here on the whistle. And they're going to send that over to the right. Audrey's going to be first too. She's going to turn, send that back to Kaylee. And Meadowbrook is going to try to space out here as number 12 comes on. She's going to send that ball up to Vivian, which comes back to Kaylee. Kaylee taps it past. Vivian back to Kaylee. Kaylee with the ball is going to break up the side. She's going to send it to the corner. Vivian's going to race with number 3 and turn and try to find the ball. White throw coming off of this. So here's the white throw. 15 coming back to the ball. Ball's off of her. Kaylee's gonna take that and turn, send Vivian to the corner. She's gonna turn back middle to Ember. Ember coming on now. It's gonna send it over to Audrey. Big bounce. Audrey's gonna try to kick that one, but 24 is gonna run through the ball. Send it to Maddie Osmond. Maddie in a battle with number 18, or number 16. Sends it up to number 11. 11's going to send it right on back to Ember. Ember is going to head that ball over to Grace. Grace is going to take that one off the shoulder. And breaking towards goal is going to center it to Ember. Ember is going to take a kick, and it's going to go wide right of the goal. So a nice cross by Grace. Ember unable to connect on that one. Goal kick coming out from number 55. On the left side of center in front of the goal. She's going to kick this one across to the right side. Cross everybody up to number 15, who's going to run up the outside. That's going to come over and get a foot on that, but it's going to go out of bounds. So it'll be a white throw, number 3. Looking for somebody to make a run. Sends that up to 15 off of her foot. 15 back to 3, 3 out of bounds. And it'll be a green throw now. Nope, the referee disagrees with that assessment. So both teams react as if it was a green throw. The referee says no, white throw. So white with the throw. 3 is gonna send that long right to Elena, who's gonna swat at it. It's gonna go up to Vivian off of her foot. 3 sends it back up to number 12. 12 crosses that ball across the middle. Nina's going to get to it and get a foot on that up to Abby. Abby with number 24 coming on is going to try to send it on through. Doesn't quite get it by. So Ember coming back now to the ball is going to send that wide to the left-hand side. Grace coming back too with Abby coming on, and that ball is going to go out of bounds, so it'll be a green throw over on the left-hand side. So Abby's going to make a throw into Ember. Ember's got a lot of space to work with here. She's going to cross that back to Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond up now, and Kaylee back on defense. So here comes the ball, and 33 is going to get a foot on that one. 33 into the middle of that Meadowbrook defense with Elena. Elena sends that up. Let's see, Kaylee now is going to get a head on that one. Ball is going to go to number 16, who's going to send it up to number 1. 1 on the outside, battling with Nina over there, is going to send it out of bounds. Grace not going to get there in time, but it does go off a Votech player, and it is called a green throw. So green throw coming up. Grace on that far side, running corner with the ball around number 11 and number 32. She does get a foot on it, but loses her footing. Audrey now in number 33 in the battle. Audrey's going to take that shot, and it goes off of the defender from Votech and almost in the goal, but just misses. So it'll be a goal kick over from this side. We'll see who they send up for the goal kick. Looks like they're bringing Kaylee up from the defensive position. So Kaylee will come in. Noah Smith greeting everyone out there in Meadowbrook land. So a little trouble with the flag over on this side as Kaylee gets ready to take her corner kick. Here's the kick. Ball is low, right in the middle. Maddie Osmond is there. It goes off of Grace, and Votek able to clear that right up the middle, but not deep. Ember tracks it down. She's going to turn. She's going to take another shot. She scoops underneath it, and it's going to go out of bounds far side of the goal, right over the head of number 24. 30 minutes to go, 5-0 Meadowbrook in this match. So another goal kick coming out now for Votek. Number 55 has been in goal here at this end. See what direction she decides to go with this one. Looks like she's looking left and then goes back to the right. Vivian is first too. She's going to track that one down in a race with the goalie. Oh, and is unable to get there as the goalie does a nice job coming out and getting that ball and is now going to punt it right up the middle. That ball is going to bounce off number 19 over to Nina, who's going to send it right back to number 19. Elena off of 19 again. Kaylee's going to turn around and send it all the way back to the goalie. So Emma is going to take that outside wide on that far side, and she's going to put a little too much mustard on that, and it's going to get out of bounds before Beth can get to it. So here comes the throw. Throw goes into Maddie Osmond. She's able to take that one and turn and send it up the outside. Does not go off of white as far as we can tell from here. So it's a white throw into number 12. Beth kicks and misses. Number 12 still with the ball. Elena over there trying to get it off of her. She goes by. She's going to tap it. Kaylee's going to come over, kick it off of Beth, who is going to turn and send that outside again. So white throw from that far side right in front of the bus. Here comes the throw back to number 12. 12 is going to get a foot on that. Beth is going to take it off of her. She's going to try to send it up. She does, but 24 gets there first and sends that ball right back up the middle. Elena puts a foot on that right to number 11, Maddie Osmond, who's going to come across the middle. Maddie over to Ember. Ember back to Maddie. Maddie has it taken off her by number 24, who's going to turn and send this one right into the back of Beth's thigh. That ball gets crossed. Emma's going to come out, and I believe Votek might have been offsides on that. We'll see if that's the call on the far side over there. I believe it was. So the referee is pointing. So we have a kick coming out. Looks like number 17 is going to take this one. We'll see what she does with it. So here's the kick. That ball is sent wide right to Abby. Abby's going to get that one and send it right off of number 11. 11's going to turn as Grace comes back to try to get that ball, and it's going to go out of bounds, so it'll be throw for Abby right in front of the scorer's bench. She's going to throw that to Grace. Grace is going to turn with some space in front of her. She's going to take that space, cross middle in front of number 32. Number 32 is going to hit that one, and Ember to Audrey, who stays on sides and tries to make a kick, and I believe number 3 came off of that one. So we will have another corner coming from the far side right in front of the 2 white cars parked over in the corner. So Kaylee will be taking a corner kick now. We'll see if she can drop this one in the goal from the far side. We've got Grace right in front, Ember coming on, Vivian in the middle. Backside of this is Maddie Osmond. Here comes the kick. It's a nice kick. It's low. Meadowbrook unable to get to it as the goalie does get an extended hand, but Abby comes back in. She's going to send it back to Kaylee on the outside. Kaylee now is going to take a touch, go to the corner. We'll see if she can cross this in front of the goal. She does cross right off of number 32. Number 32 is going to try to get a foot on it, and the goalie does a nice job coming out and cleaning that one up. So 5-0. So we have something here as so the goalkeeper for Votek here, and we've stopped the game. I knew there was something going on. Here's what it is. Number 55 now, with that last save, is the all-time saves leader at Columbia Montour Votek as a goalie. So the game has just been paused for a moment just to honor her and her efforts there in the goal and her time working at Meadowbrook, as Ryan Coons, the athletic director from Meadowbrook, comes out and gives her a game ball as an award for this moment. So number 55 there, all-time leading saves in goal for Columbia Montour Votek with that last save. That will put her on top of the list up there at CMVT, so congratulations to her. 26-19 to go in this game, 5-0 Meadowbrook. So Meadowbrook sending the ball out of bounds to stop the game so that she can be honored for that save. So kind of a special moment for CMVT. Oftentimes a thankless job wearing that orange jersey back there, so it's nice to see the goalie get a little thanks for the efforts. So throw-in comes in. Grace to the middle. Ember coming on. Audrey trying to find her way. Grace coming up and swings and misses. Goal kick coming out. So Meadowbrook been playing with the lineup just a little bit now. We've got Maddie Osmond and Kaylee Devlin back in the middle defensively with Beth and Nina on the outside. Moving up to mids are Elena and Ember, with Audrey still up top, along with Beth and Vivian and Grace. A little bit of ping pong going on here now as the ball bounces around. Grace comes over and brings that one down. Number 11 is going to get to. Going to drop the ball to Abby. Abby tries to send it up for Audrey. Audrey to the ball, but not before number 32 kicks it out of bounds. So here comes the throw. Abby with the throw on to Ember. Ember's going to turn and try to send that center. Doesn't quite get it there, but Audrey's going to come over and help her out. Ember out to Abby. Abby swings and it sort of goes off her foot. 24 is going to get there first and send a nice long kick up to number 1. It's going to bounce past her. Nina trying to get to it. 1 and Nina on the far side trying to battle over that ball. Looks like I want to say there's going to be a little bit of either a call or it went out of bounds. I'm not sure, as Nina got in a little bit of a battle for the ball over there. And everybody's okay getting up. A little bit of an ankle tweak, I think. So I believe this will be a kick for Votech coming out. Yeah, it's going to be off of that push. So we got a kick over there for number 24. Not sure if this will be direct or indirect. Not sure exactly what the call was. And referee's not giving any signal, so kick coming off from number 24. Here it is. Goes to Nina. Nina's going to chase after that one. Ember all the way back. Sends it over to the other side to Elena. Elena bringing the ball up the middle. Tries to get it over to Audrey. 33 is going to step in and clear that one. Over to Coach Osmond on the side. Does a nice job. Passes that to Abby. Abby into Grace. Grace chasing after. She's going to get past. And then go back for the ball. Over on that far side, try and turn corner. We'll see if she's able to. Number 11 battling with her, and the ball does go out of bounds. I believe we will have a goal kick called here. Yep, and that's the call. .23-12 to go in this half. 5-0 Meadowbrook. 17 shots on goal in this matchup with Columbia Montour Votech. So the goal kick will be coming out. Meadowbrook with Grace and Audrey and Vivian across the top. Here comes the kick middle. Ember's going to track this one down. She'll be first 2, gets a knee on that one, takes it out wide, sends it into Abby, a little strong. Abby not able to get there in time. Number 24 will clean that one up. Nina's going to get to it and try to send it back. Number 24 is going to send it back up the right-hand side. Kaylee will be the first 2 on that far side. She's going to take that and kick it off of the player from Votech, which will result in a goal kick coming out. So we'll see who takes the goal kick here. If it's Emma or Maddie, as they chase down the ball over on that far right side. It actually didn't go down the hill. Not real common here at Meadowbrook. So coming off of that far side, it looks like Kaylee's going to take the goal kick. So goal kick coming out. She's going to go far right. Going to go to Audrey. Audrey does take that ball, sends it back to Ember. Ember over to Abby. Abby up to Grace. Grace is going to turn middle and try to send it to Audrey, but goes off number 11 from Votech. Again, trying to get it into Audrey, and number 32 is going to step in and send that back to Abby. Abby's going to go middle to Ember. Ember's got some space in front of her, but decides to kick it out to the right, goes to number 11. Abby's going to send this one through, which means Audrey's going to track this down. We'll see what she does. Number 3 is going to take that off of her, do a nice job of turning and sending that up the outside. Abby's going to send it right back middle. Ember coming on, gets 1 foot on it. Number 21 over on this side, Vivian, is going to try to get a shot on goal, and it goes off her foot wide left of the goal. So goal kick coming out now. 5-0. Meadowbrook up in this game against CMVT. Elena's first to that goal kick, unable to get it past number 3. Centers it to Ember. Ember's going to be first to, try to send it up to Audrey, but in the collision the ball doesn't go very far. 15 coming on. Beth is going to get to it first. 24 chasing after that one is going to send it out of bounds over here on the fan side of the field. Elena will take this throw. She's going to throw the ball up the left-hand side to Vivian, who's going to try to track that one down. 3's going to get it, turn it back up the outside. She's going to kick that one into Elena. Number 20, Elena up to Vivian. Vivian's going to get the ball in the corner here. We'll see if she's able to turn and center it. She drops it back to Audrey. That's poked through to Vivian. Vivian's going to kick that off of number 32, so it looks like we'll have another corner kick coming off of this one. Time. So put this one on the line. Here comes the goal kick back to Elena. Elena in front of goal, and the ball goes over the hand of the goalie. Looks like Audrey's going to tap this one in on the backside as the ball bounces in front of goal, and she finds a lane to send it on in. So that will make it 6-0 Meadowbrook now with just under 20 minutes to go in the game. So that'll be Audrey's 4th goal on the day. So I believe they'll be dropping Audrey back to play in Beth's position. Beth will be coming up offensively now. Regardless of position, hopefully we'll see Meadowbrook work on possession a little bit here in this remaining 20 minutes as Votek punts this one into Meadowbrook territory. Meadowbrook returns the favor, sending it back for Votek. Votek back into Meadowbrook, and Meadowbrook now with Beth on that far side, trying to dribble through. 2 defenders. 24 is going to get there first. Nina is going to come up and send that up to Beth. Beth is going to turn. We'll see what she does with her space. Sends it middle to Ember. Ember is going to try to go outside over there to Grace. Grace is in a little bit of a tussle with number 33, now with number 11. See if she can track it down. 11's going to make that turn and doesn't keep it in bounds, which means we'll have a throw coming in from Abby now. Abby throwing in front of Grace. Number 33 is going to come over, not get there in time. Grace is going to take a turn, and 28 is going to send that back out to number 33, who's going to send it center. Kaylee coming up defensively. She's going to take this ball and send it up to Ember. Ember in the middle is going to turn and send it over to, I think she was trying to get that one to Beth, but was a little strong. 11 now trying to turn the corner and get it back outside. Grace is going to give her a little bit of a tough time over there. Take it off her. It goes to Beth. Beth now coming in. She's going to take the ball and kick it into the side of the goal. So I will let you know the battery's getting a little low here. So if this does shut off, you'll know that is why. We do have a 6-0 lead with 18 minutes to go in this game. Meadowbrook leading. Here's the kick coming out. Goes right to Ember. Ember sends it outside to Abby. Abby chasing that one down. She gets to it before it goes out. Grace now coming up on the ball is going to turn middle. See if she can get it over to Ember. She drops it to. Ember now coming up. She's going to take a shot. Hits number 33. Abby stabs at that one and goes off her foot. Number 24 is going to clear it. Out to number 16. That goes to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to send that one to the ball boy right in front of Cochise. Jeep. So number 24 will be throwing the ball in from that far side. Elena coming over to pressure. Goes off number 16's feet. Elena's there to try to clean up. She does tap it by number 24. She's going to turn and try to send it up to Grace, and that ball is going to go off of number 11 and out of bounds. So Elena now with the throw. Nope, sends it back to Abby, who's going to get a throw. Looks like we may have Elena coming in at goal as we get a sub for Emma. Ember's going to send this one to the goalie, who adds another save to her list for her career mark. Punt coming out now on the right side. We'll see if this one stays in or goes out. Votek racing to get there. 12 is almost able to save it. Goes off her foot out of bounds. So Audrey's now going to get the throw. And we have a substitution. So Emma will be coming out of goal. So we're 6-0 against Votek right now. Meadowbrook is ahead. We will have a throw coming from Audrey. We've got the offense and defense upside down at this point as Emma comes out of goal and Elena goes in to take her place. We've got a back line with Kaylee and Maddie and Audrey. Ball goes over to Kaylee. Maddie's going to clean this one up. Nice little touch pass over to Ember. Ember out to Maddie. Maddie taking her space, breaks right, and is going to put a shot on goal as Votek has subbed their goalie out as well. So we now have 0-0 in for Votek. So Ember now up 2 ball. It's going to tap that one forward to Beth. Ball is going to get cleared by 33 out the right side. So we have people watching from the greater Philadelphia area now. Welcome. Number 37, Amber Herb, is going to take this across the middle and try to cross it to Kaylee. It's not quite going to get there. Number 16 is going to be first 2, going to send that out to number 15. 15 waiting for the ball to come back to the earth. And tries to get a foot on it, but Ember is going to get there first and cross it back to Kaylee. Kaylee breaking left. She's going to try to send this one. Nope, she keeps it, breaks right, sends Vivian, trying to keep her to stay on. And I think we're going to have an offsides call as the defense was up higher than Vivian. So, goal kick, or a kick coming out for Votek off of that offsides call. 14.5 to go in this game. Meadowbrook now up to 20 shots on goal, shooting at a 30% clip. 16 kicking ball out. Here it comes up the middle over to Ember. Ember's first 2. Ember's going to drop that over to Emma, who has come up on offense now. Over to Maddie. Maddie's going to kick it back to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to break up the middle. She's going to send that wide out to Abby on the far side. Abby now to Emma. Emma's going to turn and dribble. Nice little touch pass over to Ember. Ember turning, and she's going to take a shot, and that ball is going to roll under the goalie's outstretched hands, and we now have a 7-0 game as Meadowbrook scores with 13:47 to go in the half, or in the game. So Elena in goal for Meadowbrook at the other end now. Let's see if she gets any action here in the late waning minutes of the game. So here's the kick. Nice little kickoff down to Kaylee, who's back defensively. Out to Audrey, who sends it up to Emma. Emma making a nice little move over the ball, breaks outside with the ball, and sends it up to Vivian. Goalie is going to come out for that, but number 33 is going to pick this one up. So number 11 now is going to try to clear this ball before Meadowbrook can get back to it, and is able to do so. So ball is sent far side over Audrey's head over on that side. And she's waiting for it. Does not go out of bounds, so she's going to have to do something with this one. She's going to send it into Maddie Osmond, who's going to send it back out to her. She's going to get a foot on it. Up to Emma. Emma to Vivian. Back to Emma. Emma's going to take a shot with her left, and it's going to go off 00's hands, and so now punt coming out. So that goal will make it 8-0 for Meadowbrook now with 10 minutes to go in the game. Meadowbrook on the right side here. Emma again with the ball. Gonna send it over to Vivian. Vivian back to Emma. Emma coming on. Breaks past number 31. Is gonna send that up to Vivian, and Vivian's gonna get there in time. She's gonna try to turn and drop this to her. She does. Emma with the tap. It's gonna get away from her, and 33 is gonna clear. Ember's gonna be first too. A ball bouncing out in front of the goal. Number 13 is gonna try to clear that one. Does a little better job of getting that out. So she's gonna battle with Emma for the ball on that far side. So throw goes to Vivian over here. Audrey back on defense. Ember in the middle at mid. Ball goes across the field over to Nina. Ember coming on. Looking for that ball with number 33 over on that far side. So let's see, Grace over there. Trying to drop. Ball goes to number 24. Is not able to get to it before it goes out of bounds. So Abby will take a throw. Here comes the throw into Ember. 33 and Ember coming after that one. Grace over on the far side looking to track that one down. She's able to do so. She's going to turn, send it into Beth. Beth is going to turn and try to get a shot. And Grace is going to kick the ball, and it's going to go to the goalie. So a nice save by 00. 8:13 to go in this half. And there's the punt out. Maddie Osmond's going to be first too. Maybe it was Ember. Ember over to Emma, a little strong, so it gets cleared by the defense. Number 28 is going to get to that ball in front of Abby. Maddie Osmond stepping up with number 16 and number 15 on the ball. She's going to clear it out to Emma and go wide. So Emma's going to send it out to Maddie. Maddie's going to try to send that into Emma. Emma back out to Maddie. Maddie now coming across is going to send this in to Emma. Emma's going to get a left foot on it, and she's going to deposit that one squarely in the goal for a 9-0 lead with 7:28 to go in the game. Meadowbrook now with 23 shots on goal. So Meadowbrook now with 9 goals in this game, 0 for Votech, as Votech drops the ball back to number 24. 24 is going to take her space up the middle as Meadowbrook drops back into defensive formation. Ball is kicked to number 24, or number 37, that's Ember. Grace now with the ball, going to send it to Abby in the middle. Grace tries to get it through to Beth, unable to do so. Number 11 from Votech is going to take that one, send it over to number 33, who's going to try to clear it, unable to do that. Back to Abby, who's going to drop the ball back to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to turn around and send this one back to Elena. Elena with ball is going to possess and break out to the right side. That one is going to go to Ember. Ember's going to send that one up the right side over to Grace, but number 11 is going to get to it first. That ball is deflected. Up, and we have a handball call, so this one will go back to the point of contact. So 9-0 Meadowbrook with 5.5 minutes to go here in this game. There will be a direct kick, as there was a handball for Meadowbrook just a moment ago. So here comes the kick. The ball is going to be lifted. It's going to go over the defensive line, and Elena is going to clean that one up. We'll see what she does when she comes out. Looks like we're going to get a punt out of this one. So here comes the punt up that defensive left side for Meadowbrook over Emma's head. Emma's going to chase that one and drop it back to Audrey. Audrey over to Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond's going to turn middle, send it to Abby, who's playing mid. Abby over to Emma. Emma's going to turn around and send that over to Ember on the far side, who's going to send it wide out to Grace. Grace gets a foot on that, but it bounces past number 11 now, and Grace in a battle. Grace is going to turn middle. And number 13 is going to be crossed and kick that one out of bounds. So we're going to have another corner here with 5 minutes to go for Meadowbrook. So 9-0. Kaylee's going to take this corner. 4:44 left to go in the game. Drops that ball right in the middle. It's going to go off of Vivian. And there's going to be a handball call, I believe. So that ball will be sent out from just inside the box here. Much like a goal kick, essentially. So here it comes out that right-hand side, up over everybody. Number 15 is going to be first two on that side. Send it up to number 12. 12 to 18. 18 back to 31. Emma's going to battle for that ball. Send it back to Maddie Osmond, who's going to send that up the line to number 13, who's going to clear this one middle. Maddie Osmond's going to get a knee on that one. Over to number 24. 24 is going to send that deep over behind Ember. 16 and 28 coming on for Votech. Ember's going to clear that up to Nina. Nina now at mid. Yep. Over to Beth. Beth back to Abby. Abby up to Emma. Emma with the ball, looking to send it wide out here to Audrey. Audrey back to Maddie Osmond. Maddie out to Audrey. Audrey middle to Emma. Emma's going to turn and take it middle. And left and right. Going to Vivian, but it's going to be cleared by the defender. 3 minutes to go in the game. Maddie Osmond to Abby. Abby's going to kick that one over to Grace. Grace is going to lose that one to number 11, but then track it down and get it back. And 11's going to take it back, try to get it up to number 24. Nina is there chasing this one down. She runs into number 28. Number 24 is going to get to that and clear it middle. Kaylee coming on with number 16 on her side. 16 is going to win that ball, try to get it up to number 18. Ember's going to come through, get it to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to break to her right, get the ball up to Abby. Abby now middle, sending it to Emma. Emma coming on straight ahead, and number 13 is going to send that ball right back up to Maddie Osmond, who's going to kick that one out to the right-hand side. Ember's going to race to it to get it before it goes out of bounds, and is unable to save that before it does. Down to 2 minutes to go in the game. 9-0 Meadowbrook. Audrey Millett with 4 goals in this game early on for the Lady Lions. Here's the throw. Goes into number 16. Ember's going to come over and try to take that. 24 is going to try to kick it, and it goes out of bounds off of her. So Ember will now take the throw. Throws it up to Nina. Nina's going to turn and send this ball middle. Doesn't quite get it to Beth as number 33 steps up and takes that one. Abby's going to drop this over to, nope, little miscommunication there. Audrey's going to take it. Number 18 is going to come up and take a swing and miss the ball. Kaylee's going to clear this out to the outside to Emma. Emma is going to turn and break outside to Audrey, who's making a little bit of a run up the side. See what she does is she takes her space and sends the ball, nice little touch pass out to Vivian. Vivian is going to break and lose the ball, which 13 will clear. Out to Audrey. Audrey's going to bring it right back in. Over to Beth. Beth back to Emma. Down under a minute now. Emma to Abby. Abby loses that to number 24, but it goes right to Emma. Emma trying to hold on is 24. Tries to take that off her and does. Sends it to 12. 12 to Audrey. Audrey, that was to Maddie Osmond. Maddie's going to clear that up off.